Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Souris. My name is Laura Higgs, and today I have with me Brenda, Wiebe, and Heather Williams, who are here to speak to us about the Souris&District Arts Council events coming up. Welcome, ladies.
Hi, Laura.
Thank you so much for coming in. So tell us, what is the first event that's coming up?
First event is actually coming up fairly soon. It's Scarecrow Weekend, Saturday the 28th of Scarecrow Weekend. We're presenting a children's show. This entertainer's name is Micah,
Okay.
M-I-C-A-H, and he does a bilingual show. He's French speaking as well as English, and he does some of his program is in French, but there's all interpretation for the kids that won't know how to speak French, and that is part of our season, but it's an extra add-on because it's our 20th anniversary, and we just added an extra show. We don't really do too much for kids. So we decided this year, in conjunction with Scarecrow Weekend, because there's so many more people around and kids wanting to do stuff, that we would have a children's show.
Oh, great.
So Saturday the 28th at 2 o'clock at the Avalon Theatre.
Great.
And the concession will be open. It's free to go to the concert, and the concession will be open. We'll be selling popcorn and drinks.
Okay.
For
So
kids.
the kids can come. And how long would that show be?
It's about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's good for all ages. Mums and dads can come. And
Yeah. Sounds like it'll be very entertaining.
Yeah, he's a very entertaining young man. Yeah, he's
Good.
out of Winnipeg.
Okay. So that's the first thing, that you've added an extra event and made it where there'll be lots of people in town already anyway.
Hopefully.
And hopefully to get to the younger generation. And mums and dads are welcome to come,
Of
but
course,
the younger
yeah.
generation
And grandmas
for sure.
and grandpas.
Yeah, or anybody
It's
who's...
a family show.
For sure, absolutely. Okay. All right, so that's the first one, and that's this weekend of September the 28th, you said. It's the whole weekend is Scarecrow Days. And then, so what's your next event after that?
The next is something a little different. The performer is called A.R. Cash, and he does a Johnny Cash tribute show. And we're having it at a different venue. We're having it at the Legion.
Oh,
So the bar will be open, and it'll just be more sort of a cabaret style, more just a relaxed atmosphere.
right.
And hopefully people will come out and hear. I believe he's performing with a female singer as well, who is June Carter Cash.
Okay.
And and he does all Johnny Cash.
Right. Okay, and so
songs.
when was that event again?
The 17th of October.
October 17th.
7:30.
Okay, an evening thing. Okay, so it'd probably be 7:30 to 9:30-ish?
It's about,
For the
I
evening?
imagine that he probably does 2 sets, maybe 45 minutes each.
Okay.
So, I imagine the show will be an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay, good. And people can come early and visit with their friends
Of
and
course.
stay late and
Yep.
visit with their friends.
Yeah.
We promote that
That's what
around
we
here.
go for.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure. Okay, so that's the next one. That's October, and then there's something in November.
We have a more classical offering. It's a piano and cello duo, Prairie Sons, presented by Prairie Debut, who we have brought in acts from them for a long time, and they're always top notch. And and that is at the United Church.
No, it's at the Avalon.
Oh, it's at the Avalon Theatre.
Yep.
Oh, good
On-
venue.
Yeah.
Really good venue.
November
for
the
that.
19th.
November the 19th, that'll be in an
7:30.
evening.
Yep.
Is it November the
7:30.
19th? Is that a Thursday?
No, I
What day
think
is
it's
that?
a Tuesday
Okay,
this time.
okay.
We have to do whatever the tour,
Sure.
like when they're touring.
Sure.
We try for Thursdays, but it
There's
doesn't always
exceptions.
work with their tour.
That's right. That's
So-
right. Especially when you're dealing with the tour company or the company
Yes.
that organizes all those folks. so,
Exactly.
For sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's November 19th. You said a Tuesday. So what's the next on the list?
March 13th is our MTC.
Always a great show.
Yes, it's always well received, and it's Murder for Two.
Murder for
Murder
Two.
for Two is
Murder for Two from Manitoba Theatre Centre coming
Yep.
to town. And they do their tour, of course. So
Yes.
you said what day again? No,
the 13th
March?
of March, and that's
13th.
at the theater.
Okay.
Yep.
At the Avalon,
the
great
Avalon.
as well.
Yes. They love our theater.
They do.
They do.
It just works out really well for them. And it's had some upgrades. I know we were talking, Heather,
Yes.
some time ago about the upgrades there for the groups that come in, not only the music groups, but the acting groups as
Yes.
well.
Mhm.
Change rooms and stuff in the
Yes,
back.
we've got nice
Yep.
change rooms now. And
Yeah. So is that a Thursday, that one? I'm not sure. I'd have to get my phone
sure
out
of
to
that.
check
Yeah.
that. But March 13th,
I
that's
think
the
it
important
is.
part.
I think it is, yes.
Okay. All right, so we're on to March. That's 1, 2, 3. How many more?
April
Okay.
is an act that I'm really excited about. I saw them at Showcase a few years ago. We had them booked to come in 2020, and with COVID, we had to cancel
Right.
them. They're a group of 9 men, and they sing a cappella, and
Wow.
they're very good. They sing mainly modern, like pop style music, like some from the Bee Gees and things like that, and the Beatles, and so they really appeal to a wide audience because they sing very popular music, and so they do all their sounds. They have no instruments, all their sounds, percussion sounds, and that they make with their voice.
Oh,
and,
wow.
they're really entertaining and,
Wow.
and just a really nice group of guys.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see that one
Yeah.
presented here,
That's going to be very interesting. So that was April.
April 19th.
It's a Saturday night.
It's a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be having it at the community hall because the
Ah.
Avalon's booked, of course.
Right.
And yes, they
That's a
must
nice
all
big
have-
venue.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they must all have other jobs because they can only come on weekends.
Hmm.
So that's
Yeah,
why.
when we were going to get them in 2020, I think a lot of them were still in university. Like they were a group of guys that met in university and sort of started singing together
Okay.
and formed this group. And so now they've probably gone on to jobs and careers and whatever. But they still like to sing together
Mhm.
and they do their
So
touring
they do
on
it
the
on
weekend.
weekends.
Yeah.
Good. 9 guys, eh?
Mhm.
That is amazing.
Yes.
That they can just play their voices.
Yeah.
That's amazing. As
It's
somebody who
not-
just started learning guitar, I mean, you got to haul all this stuff with you, and
Yeah.
you vocally as well. But
Yeah.
but you haul all this stuff with you. These guys just show up with
Yeah,
just
come with their
voices.
voices. Yeah.
I know. I'd like hide behind my guitar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So anything else? We talked about all the
We have
events.
one more.
Okay.
In May.
Oh, in May, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
May
yeah.
15th is Alison Lupton, and where is she from, Heather?
Ontario.
Oh, she's from the.
Oh, okay.
I think she's
She's doing a big tour.
does an
Yes.
East Coast vibe, I think, in her repertoire.
Okay.
And we've also seen her at Showcase, and she's really, and
Yeah.
she's coming with a group. We're not just sure how
It's
many.
a quartet.
It's a quartet.
So there'll be 3 others with her.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that will finish out our season.
Yeah, my gosh, a very interesting year for your 20th anniversary as well. So
Yes.
that's great.
Mhm.
Congratulations, that's wonderful. And you guys have brought so much good stuff to the community. Now, how much do these cost for people to get into?
The tickets are at the door, or even if you buy your ticket ahead of time, are usually $30.
Okay.
We're selling season tickets for $120.
120?
Yeah,
It
that
covers
gets you-
all
yeah.
the events?
Yeah.
All the events,
Yeah, great.
Mhm.
That'd be great. So where can they locate tickets?
Tickets are, they have them at PharmaSave, and also we have one of our members that puts her name and phone number out there, so you can phone ahead for tickets, or you can pick them up at PharmaSave, or you can just phone any one of our board members, and we do get a few people from out of town calling up to reserve tickets. You can
Oh.
reserve tickets ahead,
Great.
and you can wait and buy them at the door as well. But if it's if we do try to get as many sold ahead of time, just so we have an idea
Sure.
of the size of our crowd.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. You know how many friends of the Arts Council you need there to help
Yes.
out? Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's always good to have a plan ahead of time.
Yeah, Sharon Dunn looks after the seasons tickets
That's
in particular.
right.
She looks after the seasons tickets, but she also does sell them
The individual.
sell
and-
individually too.
And the PharmaSafe has the season tickets as well?
No.
Oh, they
no,
don't? Okay.
no,
So you
just
need to
the
phone,
individual.
yeah, Sharon is the
That's
one
great.
to
It's
contact.
easier that way.
Yeah.
But PharmaSave, if they're going to buy the one ticket, they'll be able to get information there for the
Oh,
season
yes.
tickets as
Mhm.
well. They'll have all of that.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have some posters being made up that will display the whole season on
Mhm.
one poster, and some brochures that we're going to have
Okay.
to distribute around town so people can
Great.
just pick them up, take them home, and they have all that information.
So the usual spots, the post office,
Yeah.
the grocery stores, all the community places.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
No, we're very lucky. The community really supports us, both municipally, the town and municipality really
Mhm.
support us. And
Another thing I should mention too is we're going to be doing a sponsorship drive. We're going to be, in the past, we've had regular sponsors, we'll contact them to see if they want to continue. We've kind of the sponsors have kind of went by the wayside for a few years because our season was kind of up in the air. We didn't know kind of how many concerts we were going to be able to have and just what our season was going to look like. But this year we're going to go out and canvass the businesses and and individuals as well. Some people do want to be a sponsor.
Mhm.
So we'll be doing that in the next month or so, and so people can look forward to us coming and knocking on the door
And having a good chat with
Yeah.
them,
And
representing the Arts Council.
There's all kinds of perks that go along with sponsorship too, and that's will be made known to them when we ask for their help.
Great,
Mhm.
great.
Because these, especially since COVID, I mean, the acts always were very expensive. And we have a limit that we can afford.
Mhm.
And, but since COVID, of course, costs have gone up for
Mhm.
all the performers too.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
And so-
And transportation to the Sisters of the Holy Rock that we had last April. Just the bus alone was more than double what it would have been pre-COVID.
Really?
Yes.
It's about
Yes.
2.5 times
Wow.
the cost.
Wow. It
And-
really did a number on us, didn't it,
Mhm.
COVID?
It did, it changed.
Even
a
the
lot.
grocery store, I noticed that.
Yeah, of course.
And then at the end of October, Brenda and I are going to the showcase,
Oh.
which Manitoba Arts Network puts on.
Mhm.
And this year, we're very lucky, it's in Brandon.
Oh, great.
And so we're hoping our board members will go and see the entertainers. This is where they have different, what did we say, how many entertainers? 18?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's 18
And they all
or 20.
they all put together a very small repertoire for you to
Yes.
get a good idea of what
They're
they're.
usually on the stage for performing for 15 or 20
Yeah.
minutes, and then there's a bit of a Q&A after
Mhm.
with whoever the host is, just to get a little bit more information about
Mhm.
their group.
But it gives you at least a snippet of what their
Mhm.
full
Yeah.
evening would be
Yeah.
if you
Yes.
wanted to get them to come to
And
town,
then
yeah.
they do have a room where we can go and sort of interview them, talk to them, see, some of them have specifics as far as instruments
Mhm.
or that kind of thing. Or when they
Specialty
can-
instruments too,
Yeah.
I know you mentioned that before. And then you sometimes you'll go outside your box, the box that you usually have, and you'll try
Yes.
something really different, more
Mhm.
classical or
Yeah.
something a little more in the humor side.
There's
and-
usually a pretty good cross-section of music, and there's also some comedy acts.
Lots of talents.
Mhm.
Lots of talent.
Yeah.
It's amazing what's
Good.
out there.
Good.
Mhm.
I know we've spoke about the showcase before. It just sounds fascinating to go and.
Oh,
It
and
is.
the general public can go to the concerts. There's 3. There's one Friday night, one Saturday afternoon, and one Saturday evening, and all the concerts are taking place at the Centennial Auditorium,
Wow,
Mhm.
and they're free.
really?
Mhm.
Yes.
Great venue too.
Yes.
I really like
Go
it there.
Yeah.
It used to be, I think they charged for anybody outside of showcase, not somebody that's not a delegate.
Right.
They charge for the concerts, but this year it's free.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's even a better. So what date was that again?
October
27th and 28th.
Yeah.
27th, 28th of October.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. Mhm.
Great. Before the heavy winter sets in, you guys will have the next season all set up
That's
in your, at
right.
least on paper, right?
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully, yeah.
Good.
It's a good place to go. It kind of it shows you what's out there, and we don't all of our acts don't come from ones we've seen at Showcase, but the majority of them that do, and
Sure.
there's the odd
Yeah.
one that maybe comes from another source.
Right.
Yeah, and we're able to network with the other arts councils in Manitoba, which is really helpful.
Very valuable,
Mhm,
absolutely.
It is. And there's workshops we go to, so that will
Lovely.
be good too.
Good. Well, it sounds like a great season,
We hope
ladies.
so.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you
Really
for having
appreciate
us.
it.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for adding on the kids' show that during Scarecrow Weekend. That'll be great for the parents
Mhm.
Mhm.
and sort of keep the kids busy as well.
Yes.
There's so many activities going on that weekend.
Mhm.
So
There are.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
very interesting.
It's pretty
So
busy.
and I mean 20 years. That's great. That's great to hear and see. And thank you for all your input.
Good.
Okay, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us here at Spotlight and Souris. Get out and support your Arts Council, especially when they come around looking for sponsors. They're Have a great rest of your day.